Dark Souls 3, which I now take as a personal challenge, given that I haven't done it in quite a while.
Yes, indeed.
And also since I found out apparently...
It is
Okay,
called
so I saw
Lothring,
Hasanabi just
where the
beating his head
transitory
against Nameless King,
lands of the
and
Lords
apparently
of Cinder
Asmongold
converge.
rage quit against Nameless King, and so now I just want to breeze through this game.
In venturing north,
We'll see if I can manage to do that. I'm confident in my ability to beat the game without getting super mad at it. I'm gonna go with Derek Souls. It's gonna be a Pyromancer. He's gonna look like this and have different hair. Yeah. There we go. Kind of like a Captain Planet burn victim kind of look. We're gonna go with it. Oh, I didn't I didn't pick a starting gift yet. Wait. Sovereignless Soul. Huh. It has been a while since I played this game. I saw Sovereignless Soul. I was like, wait, is Cinder's mod still installed? Because I didn't recognize that at all. Is that? See, now I wonder. I've always gone with, like, the Young White Branch because it's useful kind of early on, but you know what? I'm going to go with the Sovereignless Soul because I've never chosen that option before. Let's do that. Yeah. I'm almost nervous because it's been so long since I played Dark Souls 3 without Cinder's mod that... like, do I actually remember how to play this game? Do I? Let's find out. What do I know? Do I know things? Let's find out. All right. Looking good so far. I haven't died yet. I like that Dark Souls 3, unlike Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1, starts you out with some stuff. Like, you actually have your equipment that it shows in the starting screen. In Dark Souls 1 and 2, you start out for the first like 10 minutes as some sort of like nondescript placeholder character, and then you get your stuff, basically. But in Dark Souls 3, you just like, you pop out of the ground ready to go. Hey, Ashen Estus Flask, I'll need that. I basically never play casters in these games, so it'll be interesting to play and have like split, like two, oh really, is it just like a Soul of a Nameless Soldier, is that it? 2,000 souls. I should have gone with the branch. You know what? That's fine. So, this game does magic a little bit differently than the other ones. In this one, it's like a resource that you refill using the Ashen Estus Flask, and you have to like allocate what would otherwise be healing items towards that. So like you actually have, if you use a magic-based character, you have less healing than other characters. I feel like that's actually a pretty good balancing move. Let's see if we can take on the Crystal Lizard right off the bat. I want to see if I can do that. Like, it's been well over a year since I last played Dark Souls 3 unmodded. Hit the wrong button. That's okay. I was trying to change which item I had equipped, and I pressed the button that does that in Dark Souls 1, but that's not the same button that does it in Dark Souls 3. Man, what do I press, actually? Down. Alright. Let's do that again, but better. Also, howdy everyone. It's 2:23 p.m. where I'm at. Hope you guys are having a good day. It's a nice, slow... Actually, when I say nice, it is real nice outside. I wish I could play this game on like a balcony. You know? Like, the scene behind me is actually my projector projecting the image onto the wall. What I want is like a bay window. That's my goal for this stream, is to get enough money going from streaming that I can afford a place with a bay window, so that way I can play this game with a nice window behind me. That is the limit of my aspirations. I would like a nicer thing behind me while playing video games. Not actually, though. But... Oh boy. Alright. So what I need to do... I think I'm going to need to use my shield for this. Ooh, even that didn't help that much, huh? This guy's way more of a challenge than I remember him being. Now I understand why I felt so proud when I managed to kill him on my first try. Alright, let's get there. Also, very much in the same theme of things I've been mentioning recently, this is absolutely a Pokemon. Like, this would definitely be like the third evolution of some Pokemon, or second evolution, third stage. Definitely, right? And it would start out with the Crystal Lizard. Oh my god, they really do have a Pokemon thing built into them, don't they? Like the Crystal Lizard, there's some sort of missing second stage, and then it would be this. Absolutely. Alright. $6,000 souls, that's not bad. Huh. Got a Cleric Sacred Chime. Is that like a rare drop, or is that always drop there? We'll find out shortly enough whether I'm actually good. Oh, mine, I can't level up here? That's right, you can only level up at the Firekeeper. Right. Okay. Well, I just need to not die twice in a row. That's what I need to do. Oh boy. Well, we're working on the not dying thing. I'm not doing as much damage as I anticipated. Can I parry? See, this is what I was talking about. Parrying works very differently in this game. Like, if this was Dark Souls 1, I would have parried both of those attacks, because I pressed the parry button right before the attack lands. But in this one, you have to, like, time it, so that way, like, you hit the button well before their attack lands, so you're mid-swing. It's just not worth it. It's just not a good system. I wonder if there's a mod that changes that, actually. I should look into that. Because then parrying would actually work. I feel like this is going to be harder than I thought it was going to be. Very good. All right. Man. got weird sleep last night. So, like, my roommate dog sit for me the night before, and then I dog sat last night while she was out doing July 4th stuff. And for some reason, like, I just couldn't sleep, even though, like, I managed to get the dogs to not be barking all night. And the fireworks actually did stop kind of around midnight. I couldn't get to sleep until, like, 3 a.m. I don't know why. I felt like I was wired on caffeine, but I hadn't had any caffeine for, like, 12 hours. It even worked out, too. Like, I should have been exhausted. Let's go get that item up there. But I think I'm actually ready to take on what's-his-face. The starting boss. What's his name? Well, we'll be reminded of it soon enough. It's like Gunther? Gunder. That's it. I wonder what Iudex means. That's gotta be like a Latin term, right? There we go. Alright. Damn. Wow, it's got some range on it, huh? Alright. I think I got it, though. The range on that. Just gotta get, like, 2 fireballs on him. Hey. Yeah. Alright. When honestly, like, the thing I'm looking forward to the most about playing the unmodded version of Dark Souls 3, just like the base game, the reason I'm looking forward to it is mostly so I can get Sieg word and help him out. Because it was bugged when I was playing it on Cinder's mod. Like I would fight the demon and then he just wouldn't. It just didn't progress to the next quest stage. That kind of bummed me out. I feel like they put a pall over the entire stream for me. Wow, 2 of those Cleric Sacred Chimes, huh? Am I just a really lucky boy? Are those... Like, I don't feel like I ever see those drop. Just dropping musical instruments for me. I know, I probably should have, like, rested at that bonfire, huh? Whoops. You know what? That's fine. All I need to do is just not get hit. Fine. There we go. I didn't notice this until I had watched a video about Dark Souls, but every single bonfire, the base of it is actually a bunch of bones. Like it's a bone fire. Wait. What's happening? There's no audio. What's going on here? Hold on. System. Well, that's weird. And that's like out of focus. Like those images are off center. What is happening here? I think things got a little messed up when I uninstalled Cinder's mod. We'll see if that has any kind of like knock-on effect on the game. Hopefully not. I was trying to avoid reinstalling it so I wouldn't lose my my presets. But I might have to reinstall it. Wow, 8 levels. That's pretty good. Let's put that all in Vigor. There we go. Let's go see if we can take on what's-his-face. I don't know if he has a name, actually. He wears the Master's attire, but I don't think his name is the Master. We'll see what happens. Can we do it? It's just gonna be wicked easy now that I have fireballs. But it kind of is, huh? That's okay. It's actually a huge pain to fight. I think this is the fight where you're supposed to learn how to parry. But parrying sucks in this game, so... Sorry, not sorry. See? Wow. Really glad I bumped up my health for that. Because that would have killed me. Got a little bit of exploration to do now. Hey. So the real challenge for me is going to be playing this game without spending any amount of time, like, farming souls, which is what I normally do when I play this game. I usually, like, go out of my way to make my character significantly stronger than it normally would have been. Because, that's kind of how I normally play RPGs, is I kind of game the system a little bit. You know, I front load a bunch of effort into it so that way it's a little bit easier, but I'm going to not do that this time. And I didn't do that with Dark Souls 1 or 2 the last time that I played, and I feel like it worked out just fine. So maybe it'll be just fine this time. But I feel like there's some parts where I really get stuck, like Lothric Castle tends to really kick my butt for some reason. But once I get past that, it's not a problem. We'll find out. I'm really just looking forward to helping out Sigurd and Cirrus. Help one guy keep a promise to his friend, and help a girl beat up her dad. I mean, oh, beat up her dad and a stalker. Are you kidding me? It's like what I'm here for. I like that they even brought back Creighton, easily the most detestable person in all of the Dark Souls NPCs, and just made it so that way you kill him like 2, I think maybe 3 times. They're like, hey, how much did you dislike Creighton? How many times do you want to kill him? Twice? Nah, it's too few times. 3 times. There we go. What a jerk. Although, I feel like hate or patches is the sort of like the default person to dislike, the default iconic shady NPC, but he has a complicated interaction with the player character in each game. Like, he always does something that seems like an incredibly awful thing to do, but it always ends up being to your benefit in some way. And right now I'm trying to do a very specific jump. If you get the angle just right, you can get onto the roof, and you can get to a few things early that are very helpful. And I'm gonna make that jump. I'm trying out... there we go. I wanted to make an Olympics joke there, but you know what? I'm not going to make one. I don't know enough about the Olympics. I haven't been following them at all. I feel like the last Olympics that I watched were like was like the 2008 or something like that Olympics. What was that, Beijing? Where were the 2008 Olympics? I'm like 100% certain those are the last Olympics that I paid any attention to whatsoever. Can we make this jump? Maybe. It is a very, like, it's one of those things where it's almost like a, it reminds me of speed runs. That's the word I'm looking for. It reminds me of speed runs where you have to do almost a frame perfect button input. Like, just like a fraction of a second. There we go. Got it. It's not an easy jump to make. Also, I need to flip my phone over because I'm in a group chat right now that's planning a float trip. And, like, my part of that planning's already done. Like, I have the ideal amount of interaction with this trip that's being planned, which is I just have to be there. But everyone else is like talking about getting, like, coordinated clothing and stuff like that for a float trip. And, like, I don't have the money for that, so I'm already free from this obligation. Man. It is actually going to be a problem if all of the voiceovers and stuff don't work. What I can do is I can, after this stream, I can copy probably this character and save that as a backup and reinstall the game. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Because I don't, like, obviously I'm not going to try to troubleshoot the voice thing when I just need to reinstall the game. It's that easy. I don't have any other mods installed. I had the Blue Sentinels mod installed, which is an anti-cheat, but then I realized I exclusively play offline, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Let's get out of here. Oh, wait. First, let's beef up the Estus flask. Then let's get out of here. There we go. Now this version of the game, I should say the unmodded version of the game, has a very linear path that you follow. Where in Cinder's mod, you have about 3 different reasonable starting positions to go to. Here you can basically only go one area first. Oh man. It has been a while since I played this. In a weird way, I almost missed this corner archer boy because he's been missing from my Dark Souls 3 life for the last, like, year. Like, every version of Cinder's mod gets rid of that guy. You can tell there's sort of like a personal vendetta. There is a weird amount of, like, skill involved even in just using the magic in this game. Because you have to, if you really want to be able to land the spell safely, you have to start casting before you can even target the enemy. So you're at, like, the absolute maximum possible distance. That. Like, I started casting before I'd even targeted the guy. You get a little bit more of that head start in reacting to them reacting to your stuff. Like, you can change items. Like, I could have switched over to a shield or something like that if I needed to. I should stop giving pro gamer tips because they're not very good pro gamer tips. I'm just sort of streamer conscious rambling here. But Is that an upside down? So, wait, are those... I guess those are serpents. Oh, that's like an... Is there a name for like a double-headed serpent? Because I know there's a name for a serpent that like eats its own tail. That's like... I don't know if I've ever heard that pronounced. Is that how you say Ouroboros? Is it Ouroboros? Oh boy. This game really I think all 3 games really reward you at the beginning for picking a Pyromancer. I feel like they really want you to be a Pyromancer in this game. Because, like, all of the early enemies and bosses are weak to it. Wait, did I just get a bow? Is that what I got just now? Yes. A bow I can't use. I need 14 dexterity, but I'll probably want that. Like, it's been long enough... Alright, so I just turned that corner, and I expected there to be a Lothric Knight there, because that's where there is one in Cinder's mod. That's how ingrained the modded version of this game is into my brain. So now it's like I'm playing a new version of the game. Nope, 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 nope. No, no scream. Everyone gets so mad when that person screams. Like, the lantern hollows. For some reason, when they scream, everyone gets really mad and starts trying to kill you. Like, you can say that it's alerting them to your presence, but that doesn't really make sense. Because, like, plenty of noise is happening already. It's not like it's a mystery that something's happening. So it is definitely that, like, it screaming makes them mad. At you specifically. Maybe they're just upset that I made them upset by being here. Maybe they're just good friends. You know what? They're probably just good friends. I suppose if I was going to be locked into eternal undeath, slowly losing my psyche, and watching the world around me decay, I would probably become good friends with the hollows around me, you know? Like, how bad would living in the world of Dark Souls really be? You never die. If something bad happens to you, you know what? You'll forget about it. Guaranteed. You'll die and be reborn enough times that you'll forget about it. It's fine. In a way, the world of Dark Souls is very calming. Because, like, even when you beat the game, no matter how you beat the game, it's like, yeah, it didn't matter. Things just go back to how they're gonna be. Okay. Low pressure, I guess, then, huh? I wonder if I can... Is there any way for a Pyromancer to beat that dragon on the top of the building? Or is that just only something you can do with a bow? And a lot of patience? Because I don't know what else you're supposed to do with that. Like, I can run past it. But, like, I can't target it. Is it weak? And it uses fire, so I imagine, like, fire... I'll give it a shot, though. Alright. Well, I can't get very far out there. Let's see. Alright. Okay. Just get... I don't think I can do anything with this dragon. I just gotta get to the next bonfire. I'll come back and grab that stuff under it. Oh man, I hope these guys are weak to fire, because that axe was not doing much. I know it's too thin and fast and lanky. It's such a small hitbox to hit. Alright. It's like a dance. No, no, no! Yeah, there we go. As is always the case in Dark Souls games, the best strategy is to get right up in its business and attack its crotch or butt. Just hack at it. It always works. That or run away. Wow. Man, I need a better weapon fast, huh? Did the deep battle axe do me any better? Oh, shit, the Lothric Knight. Oh, boy. Oh, Boise. Oh, those Lothric boys. I wonder if I could just fireball them to death. Would that work? Can I just fireball them to death? I'm gonna try. But these Lothric boys, they're a threat. They're a real threat. Oh, alright. Hey. Because parrying is as fast as it is in this game, these guys are way more dangerous than I feel like they should be. Although, you know, maybe it should be intimidating to fight a guy in full armor when I'm in rags and, like, have a terrible axe. Man, these guys are rough customers. I think there's a bonfire down here. And if so, I'll be able to swing back there and grab that stuff from under the dragon. Yeah, excellent. Alright, so we're very early on in this character. Should I be melee focused or magic focused? This is a group decision. I like both. I haven't really done a magic focused character in the past, but I wonder if there's a reason behind that. And also, if I'm going to be melee focused, what kind of weapons? Big weapons? Fast weapons? Small weapons? Sword and sword? Should I do sword and shield? Should I do two-handed big weapons? Like, what should I be doing? We've got some time to make this decision. I can't make polls yet. That's something you can only do once you're at least like an affiliate, I think. So, immediate thing to do, get everyone that you know to follow me on Twitch immediately so I can get to 50 followers, and then I can make a Twitch affiliate. And then I can make polls. And it'll be super easy for people to vote without having to say anything. Yeah, let's do that. It is a little frustrating that like the sort of like tools for engagement that I need to like help keep an audience and keep their attention, yeah, like the stuff that allows people to just engage passively, just like getting points and being able to like use emotes and stuff like that, you don't have access to unless you already have like a fairly large audience. But it was supposed to be just like charismatic fun, yeah. Who can do that? Run over to like the one safe spot over there, and then grab. Is it just 3? It looks like just 3 items. Yes. Just barely. What I really want is that one down there, because that's a claymore. I don't remember what those two are. I'm going to get those two. And I'm gonna die, aren't I? Is he gonna give up at any time? Just long enough for me to run out there. I don't think he can see me. thing is, I can't run out there right now, or I'll get staggered by the damage from the fire that's happening. There we go. Let's go. Well, okay, I'm gonna die. For sure. But you know what? That's okay. Got the claymore. And it didn't even die. Would you look at that? Wow. Those do not heal for very much, huh? Wow. I like the animation of this attacks. Like, just the swing, it feels, it's like, it's got a good, like, anyway, I like that. It's pretty good. Can we grab it? Can we knock the torch? Well, oh, we got out of there in time. There's one left. Alright. And we're out of there. Hey, and we didn't even die. Can you believe it? We did it. You and me, we did it together. Let's get out of here. But not before I make sure I didn't hide those barrels. There we go. Is there a way to fight that dragon? I really want to know. Like, aside from just like standing at like the base of the stairs and shooting arrows at it. I want there to be like a way to engage that dragon more directly, because I know that if you shoot it with arrows a bunch, it'll eventually go away and you get like a large titanite shard or something. But is there more than you could do to that? I don't know, I've never really looked into it. Just let that guy, let the armor boy get out of line of sight real quick. Oh, okay. Well, if it's gonna be that easy. Nice. Being a pyromancer is so rewarding. At least in the early game. I feel like that's really consistent too. Like, being a pyromancer, great move in the early game, doesn't really pay off much later. Unless you start using different spells. Alright, where are we at? This guy. Nope. Oh. There we go. Alright. It's time to make some new roof friends. What's up, new roof friends? How you doing? Those are some weird things you're praying at. Oh. So like my question is, do they become the trees over time? Those weird humanoid stick-shaped things. I guess it's not. No visual reference to it. But like they were standing in front of these like weird humanoid stick-shaped things, right? Like tree-shaped things. Is that something that happens to them? The way that the world works in Dark Souls, despite like a crazy amount of lore that they drop on you in these games, indirectly, they don't actually tell you much about how any of it works, or like the internal logic of it all. It's both a bunch of information and almost no information at the same time. It's a very interesting mix. I guess there's nothing to jump over there for. I'm still gonna try the jump. Ah, I missed. Nice. Oh, wait. Can I get the Winged Knight with fireballs? That would be crazy. Can I do that? I'd be into that. Not having to fight him? Excellent. Ah. I lost the target on him. If I can't target him, that's not going to be any good. Alright, I'll just have to get down there. I'm thinking, so far, this is a good blend. I think I'm gonna try to do magic and melee the whole way through. I've always just like trailed off on using magic near the end of the game because it starts being like harder to keep up with and balance the stats for. I think I'm gonna try to make it work. Hey, wow, that's actually great. Hold on, can I use that? No. I'm gonna start using that spear for sure. That's actually a really good spear. It's not easy to get either. I'm getting the luckiest ones for some reason. Like, I got two of those sacred priest chime things, and I'm pretty sure there's only dropped like 1% of the time, and I got 2, like, in a row, basically. And I got the night long spear. I'm pretty sure I spent like a half hour farming for that once. This is the lucky stream. Someone get in the range of my fireballs. I'm not gonna jump down there where there are 1, 2, I think 3, 4, 5 enemies waiting for me. Might not have a choice though. I wonder if I can get this guy without targeting. Probably not, huh? Oh, shit. Alright. Nice. Wow, wow. Yeah, 2 of them's a lot. Oh no. Alright. Oh boy. And I'm out of magic. There we go. Just got out of the way in time with that. I have no healing items, and I can take 0 hits, and I still have to deal with these 2 guys. Do I have anything? Oh, an ember. Can't use it because I'm not dead. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to not die. That's what we're gonna do. Just gotta get that one last guy without taking a single hit, no matter what. And I have no magic, no healing items. Just gotta get like 2 more solid. Nope, 3. Okay. That was lucky. Now we can free Ray Rat. Is there anything else over here? No. Good. I'll put it here. I can't even jump down there without dying. Like, I can't make that fall. So we're gonna... We might actually just sprint past those guys and run right... No, I can't do that, can I? Man. Well, I guess I could. If I'm really fast and really lucky, I can sprint past those guys and get to the next bonfire and open up the shortcut and all. Well, actually, not the next bonfire. I can open up the shortcut to a prior bonfire. Nope, 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 nope. Damn, 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 damn. It's tense. I can take no hits. I'm surprised I was even able to take that first hit without dying. I'm really glad I bumped up my health. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a no-hit suicide run. I'm just going to... Oh. Let's go. Just got to not get hit by any of the enemies at all. Maybe I can do it. Can I get there? I think I can get there. I think I can get onto the platform. Yes. Take me away. Now, I guess the real question is, are these enemies still dead? Have I been back? Did I go to a different bonfire since then? Ah, shit. They're still alive. We can get there. We can do this. Shit. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Oh, it's so close. I like the hovering, floating dog above me. That was pretty good. Alright. Let's go Actually, let's go grab our souls. Reinforce Orestes Flask. And... Wait, where's the way down? There it is? Wow. Man, I got disoriented there. Wait, what? Oh! I'm at a different part. That's why I was confused. I'm like, wait, where's the... Travel High Wall of Loth. There we go. Oh no. Where are my souls? Oh, they're farther back still. Oh boy. Okay. Wait, or are they back here? Are they the other way? Is there a the other way? There is a the other way. I was going the wrong way. Again, I cannot overstate how glad I am that they did not make the dogs in this game look like actual dogs. Like, my roommate and I have a very similar thing where, like, we had, like, the beginning of John Wick, if you know how that movie starts, is incredibly rough for both of us. Speaking of loose dogs, though, man, there are a lot of stray dogs in my neighborhood. So I have to walk my dogs one at a time now. Just for that reason. Like, I can't walk both my dogs at the same time because I need a free hand to potentially, like, fight off a dog. And, like, just today, I got, like, essentially chased by a dog. Not actually chased, but, like, followed by a very angry dog. No collar, very large dog that would have actually been like a huge problem to try to deal with. Like, man, there's... I don't even know what to do about that. Oh wow, I only have 3 levels. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna level up our dexterity. I'm gonna need that. Let's see if we can squeeze out another level. So, I want to be able to use that spear, but I don't think I'm going to be able to use that spear before I get to the next zone. Right, so what does that require? That needs 1E dexterity and 14 strength. What can I do? I can do 14 dexterity and 12 strength. You know what? It's fine. We'll make it work. Just gotta fight. Fort. Excuse me. Alright, can I first try Vort? Can I even get to Vort on my first try? Let's find out. Actually, I don't even need to go this way. I can go the other way. In fact, I should go the other way. That'll get me to the shortcut. There we go. Let's go. I just gotta deal with the swarm, a bunch of Lothric knights, some rude crossbow boys, some spear boys, and then Vort. It is actually kind of a process to get to the first boss. I guess the second boss? Does Gundyr count as the first boss? Nope. Hey! That's the easiest time I've ever had with those. I also need to go back here and kill the enemies that I didn't kill at least once. Like the Winged Knight. Like, honestly. I should be able to do this, right? Oh boy. Staggered on the landing. I thought I'd be able to get a jump attack in, and I could not. Alright, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Ow. Alright. Ooh, a rapier. A rapier. Oh, wait. What's happening? Oh, he's just being mad up there. Okay. That's fine. And when do I get the Estus ring? Because these Estus class heal for crap, actually. Wow. I feel like that's something that they changed in Cinder's mod that I didn't fully appreciate. Alright. I need to go this way at least once, so I might as well do it now, you know? Alright. If I'm really lucky, they'll drop the Lothric Knight Shield or Sword one of these times, because that thing is great. Like, both of those are great. But I think I'm going to try to use spears for once. I've never really tried to use spears in this game, like, at all. I'm going to give it a shot. Oh boy. Ooh. I need to not get hit by any of those. It does like all of your health in one attack. He's a very rude blue boy. Alright. Well, hey, we're doing pretty well. Usually these guys give me a lot of trouble. I guess it helps to be able to, like, throw fireballs into their face ad nauseum. Hey, not all the voices are broken. Oh, yeah. Thanks. So I've been running into this problem. I uninstalled Cinder's mod earlier today. Actually, I uninstalled it last night, and then I booted this up, and I was like, alright, it seems to be working just fine. But I never got to a point that had, like, dialogue, and apparently, like, all the voices are broken for everyone, in at least Firelink Shrine. Maybe for all of them, we'll see. So that's only going to be, like, a this stream problem, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the save file, and then reinstall Dark Souls 3, so that way it should be fine. Like, luckily, I don't have to, like, redo any mod installations or anything. It's one of the upsides of playing the unmodded version. So you have to, like... It's a whole process, like, managing mods for this game. Hey. I like the sounds this thing makes when you get a counterattack. It's like, it's a really satisfying noise. Alright, let's go get Vort, I guess. We're here. We're ready. Oh, wait, can I just use the regular spear? Can I use that? I can. And it's better. Maybe. We'll give it a shot. Alright. It's time to fight Vort. Going into the Vort Fort. What was I doing? What was my character supposed to be doing just then? Like, oh, I see this door's overgrown with vines. I better just very slowly reach out. So why is he mad at me? Did he not want me to touch the door vines? I want to know. I want to know. Okay, so my anxiety works such that I want to know why video game characters are mad at me. I need it. I want it explained to me. And I don't feel like they properly explain why Fort wants me dead. I'm about to touch the vines on the door, and it's like, no, I'm gonna kill you now. I'm gonna teleport from another dimension. Likely the Boreal Valley, and then kill you for trying to touch that door. Woo. Right. Wow, that almost killed Swordmaster by itself. Okay, and I have no more healing items. And I am about to eat it, huh? Oh, yep. Alright, so the spear, maybe not the right choice for this guy. It did only seem to do like 30 damage per hit, which is not much. So we're gonna go back to the axe. I don't know what else to do with that. Let's go. See if we can speed run. You know what? I can just speed run my way over there. I don't need to worry about anything else. Let's drop down here. Poop into the elevator. Wait for the elevator to come back. Trying not to get killed while waiting for the elevator. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Let's get the elevator. Should I bother with the shield? Is that going to help me at all, or is that going to encourage passivity? Is that going to make me hesitate when I shouldn't? I'm going to take the shield off just in case. My strategy should be to swing on this fool as wildly as I can, right? That should be my... Oh, I should be using the club. Yeah. I should be using a strike weapon against him because he's wearing armor. Let's do it. Just gotta get there. Man, I could use some stamina. Wait, there's another summon sign. That's right, there's 2 summon signs. That's fine. I'm gonna stick with this for now. Alright. Come on, Swordmaster, let's go swing on this guy. Let's do it. I want to get my souls back. I want to go to Bone Town, which is what we're calling the Undead Parish. No, no, don't. Come on. Keep your head in the game, Swordmaster. We got bigger fish to fry. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's a good sub. There we go. Let's do this. Alright, am I going to do more damage? Not much. Huh, okay. I'm doing about the same damage. That's okay. I just need to get hit slightly less. Wait, is fire going to be any good? Kinda. It does like twice as much damage as my physical attacks. There we go. Let's just keep doing that. It seems to like stun me. It's crazy. What he's about to start doing is running around like me. Stay put long enough for me to hit you with fireball. Stop killing Swordmaster. No. No. Oh boy. Oh boys. Oh beans. Alright. He's almost... Wow, that was right in front of me. Alright. Just gotta get a few more hits without getting hit. Oh, he got him. Oh, hey. Thanks, Swordmaster. I apologize for saying get your head in the game earlier. You know what you're doing. Silly me. Alright, let's go to Bone Town. The Dark Souls universe is like the opposite of Cheers. You go to the place where everyone's familiar but doesn't know your name because everyone's forgotten their name from being caught in an endless cycle of death and rebirth. These are also Pokemon, by the way. These are definitely Pokemon. You can't look at those guys and tell me they're not Pokemon. They got, like, brain fronts of their heads. They don't really quite look like people. They don't really follow Pokemon rules, though, unless their name is... Because, you know, Pokemon always say their own names. Alright. Man, there's almost no point in going back to Firelink Shrine, because I only have, like, 6,000 souls. So let's get back to just hitting things. I think 6,000 souls only gives me like 2 stat upgrades, so not even worth the time. Oh, we gotta get Yol. Yeah. Let's go get Yol involved. These guys can play with the dogs. Wait, can I go around this way? I can go around this way. Why have I never done that? Ow. Hey. So, okay, what makes the skull alluring? Does it show it? Does it a skull resplendent in the scent of souls? It smells like souls. Wait, what? Prepared by evangelists of the Cathedral of the Deep, spreading souls which attract enemies. So wait. So they spread souls, or do they smell like souls? What does souls smell like? I wanted to know why alluring skulls are supposed to be alluring. Like, if you throw one, enemies go over to them and like, swing at them. It's because they smell of souls? Okay. Yeah, accept your service.
I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew.
You're facing the wrong way. I'm over.
Yol of Londor,
hey, I'm over here now.
do solemnly swear myself to you.
Sweet. Oh, you could have just teleported at any time. Okay, whatever. You know what? I'm not gonna question that guy's choices in life. Maybe he like a vampire needs to be invited. Actually, that kind of tracks. If you know the way in which Yol works in this game, the fact that you need to invite him kind of makes sense, actually. I'll get into that if I end up actually using the character services. Otherwise, it's just a long explanation for no reason. Man, being a pyromancer is way more useful for way longer than it is in Dark Souls 1. I'm into it. I feel like they put a lot more effort into making, like, most playstyles something that you can actually make work. And that's what I appreciate about it. So wait, are there any items and trees in this one? Hold on. So like in Cinder's mod, I hadn't looked up, and when I did, there were a bunch of like corpses with items hanging on them. There's only like 1 or 2 of those in this game, I think. But playing Cinder's mod, because it changes up so many things, had me looking around the environment more. I need to do that this one for sure. Because every time I play this game, I discover something new. Even though I've played it for hundreds of hours, I always find something new. And I'm sure I will this time. Because I haven't played it for like a year. Let's see. What's down here? I'm terrified to go down here because, like, in Cinder's mod, there's like 10 of these little... What are these? Oh, I never freed Grey Rat. Oh, I need to go back and free Grey Rat in a moment. Yeah. Aw. Just sitting in a jail cell waiting for me. Got the key and everything. These guys move like knights in chess. Like, they move in like an L shape when they attack. And it's really difficult to anticipate. That might be the only time that I've ever been able to make a reference to chess that was in any way useful. Let's see. Can't drop down there. Can't drop in on them. Wait, there's way less of them. Okay, that works. I can just run in there and hack them up, can't I? What a nice pot that is. You know what you never see in this game is like where all of these pots come from. Like the pot economy in Londor must be doing great because there's pots everywhere and barrels. So many barrels. Who's making all these barrels? Cages? Where are the factories that these things are being made in? Because these are definitely like uniform factory quality items. I want a how it's made of all the items for Londor. That's what I want. I want to know that who are these hollows putting barrels together and like spinning pots. Because like all of humanity is basically tied to the same fate in this game, right? So like everyone's hollow or undead, basically. But there are some people who are just very dedicated to the work. I mean, to be fair, like, they should be mad at me because I am just crashing the party here. They're just sitting around having a good time. And here I come in, hacking them up with axes and burning them alive. Well, I almost said burning them alive, but you know what? Alive is making it harder. Oh boy. Alright. How flammable are you guys? Not as flammable as I would like. Could you guys roll around in some oil or something? That would be great. I want that hat. Give me your hat.
Oh, child,
Give me your hat, give me your hat, give me your hat, give me your hat, give me your hat. Oh, rude. I want that hat. Actually, I kind of want one of their hats, too. I want all their hats. Wait. Who's making the hats? Actually. Like, that's a pretty... That's I don't know. I want to know the mechanics of the Dark Souls universe. All the way through. Like, people want to know the story of individual characters. I'm not interested in that. Who cares about what Gwyn's up to? No one cares. What I want to know is who's making these hats. Like, who built that well? Who are these very industrious hollows? There is stuff in the trees. Well, I have a bow. Can I use it? Can I use the bow? That's the question here. I can use the bow. Do I have any arrows? There's the... I have 12 arrows. So I better not miss. Nice. Kukris. Oh. Okay. It's crazy to me that in this game, kukris are throwing items. Kukris are basically like bent machetes. They're big. Like you could, like, there's a whole, I think, Indian, there were Indian troops, in, I think, World War II that used kukris, these like giant bent machete things. And you can like take off an entire arm with one swing of one of them. Like they're big. They're real big. But in this game, they're throwing weapons. Yeah, if you have any questions or comments about like bladed objects, that's something I spent several years of my life spending too much time learning about. So if you want to know anything about like knives, knife angles, metallurgy, knife steels, knife companies, go ahead and throw me a question because that's a lot of knowledge that I have no use for. Happy to share. I can tell you anything you would like to know about knives, folding knives, and knife companies, but I'd be glad for the opportunity. I have a lot of very specific knowledge in very useless topics because it's what I found interesting. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, these rude boys. Okay. At what point does a knife become a sword? When it requires a... I felt like I would have like a really good off-the-cuff answer for that. But you know what? When does a knife become a sword? Oh, I feel like there's some sort of like ratio of blade length to handle length. Right? Like there's got to be like a certain amount of like length of blade versus how long the handle is where it starts becoming almost inarguably a sword. And I want to say that's going to be like a 4-to-1 ratio. But that means, also that means like, what if you have a really short handle on a knife? Does that make it a sword? Like, let's say it's just like a couple of rings you put your fingers through, and the rest of it is knife. Is it then a sword because it has like a 4-to-1 ratio? I don't know. Maybe it's like the... Not to make a weird pull from American history, but maybe it's sort of like how they defined obscenity in the 1960s obscenity trials. Like, you know it when you see it. I feel like that's it. I don't know much about swords, I'll be honest. I know a lot about and blade steels. I know like the shapes of swords because I'm that specific sort of weeb, but I don't know much about like what makes a sword. I used to have like a pirate cutlass. I skipped the whole like having a katana phase and skipped right over to like pirate cutlass. I wonder what happened to that. I think I gave it away to someone. I have a tendency to like, whenever I'm about to move, I just start shedding possessions with absolutely no care in the world as to what happens to them. I would just like to be rid of the things. That's what happens to me. Wait, is there nothing in here? Oh boy. Uh-oh. I'm swinging blind here because I can't see. There we go. Wow. Okay, so I have no health. And I'm out of healing items. This is a very familiar situation. Can't... That won't do it. Do I have anything that'll heal me? I don't have like a hidden blessing or... Alright, well, we're just gonna have to not die, huh? I'm pretty close to another bonfire, but I think I might take more than that health damage in the fall. Uh-oh. Anyway, it was through the process of learning about knives, blade steels, and all of that I realized that there's some myths about like, you know, like, you probably heard something like this when you were in middle school or high school or something, how like a katana can like cut through. Oh no, oh no. I forgot there was an invasion. Can I at least light the bonfire? Yes, good. Well, let's see if we can beat Holy Knight. I can rest? Wait, even though I was invaded, I could rest? That's crazy, I didn't know. I thought it kept you from resting when you were invaded. Awesome. Anyway, so this is something you probably heard in like high school, junior high, middle school, if you were like within my age range. It's something about how like katanas could would like never get dull or could like cut through a tree and stuff like that. And then when you actually learn about like the physics behind like bladed objects, you realize none of that makes any sense whatsoever, and it's pure fantasy. Like there is no like special steel or special way of making a knife edge that makes it like invulnerable or never needs to be sharpened. Like if anyone tells you like, oh, this knife never needs to be sharpened, they are full of it. Because that's just not how bladed things work. What's really fascinating to me is the like little bits of seemingly unrelated knowledge that you learn whenever you start getting into a hobby. Like, and things that are actually like genuinely useful to know. Like, see, now I know for sure, like I will never be duped by like a Cutco salesman because I know that it just doesn't work like that. You know? Alright. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can't we do this? Yes. Hey. I'm looking forward to helping Cirrus. So that's Cirrus's dad, I think. And as is part of the tradition of Dark Souls games, there is at least one person whose storyline is you get to help beat up their dad. You're always beating up someone's dad in a Dark Souls game. Like, Gwyn is the final boss of Dark Souls 1, and he's Gwendolyn's dad, and Gwendolyn's like, hey, sick work back there. Here's this very good bowl we call the Lord Vessel. Like, Gwendolyn's helping you out, so you beat up her dad. And in Dark Souls 2, whose dad do you beat up? I know you beat up someone's dad in Dark Souls 2. It's not Lucatiel's. Whose is it? I need like 20 more people who play Dark Souls 2 to be in here, so someone will remember that. Anyway. Let's see, you beat up, I think at least 2 different dads in this one. I feel like Miyazaki had like a really complicated relationship with his parents. You know? Maybe I'm reading too much into that, but there is a lot of dad beating up in these games. Or maybe it has more to do with like, maybe it has something to do with the source material. Oh, I haven't finished Berserk yet. And if you didn't know, a lot of the visuals and some of even like the story elements, and especially some of the locations are lifted from or inspired by Berserk, a manga that the lead creator for recently died, very sadly. I think like kind of early in his life too. Anyway, it's real good stuff. It's a very good manga. But I wonder if there's like, it's also like a really complexly written story. Like it starts off looking like just like a grim dark Conan the Barbarian, right? Like you could get the impression right off the bat from starting the story that it's just going to be strong main character beats up a bunch of monsters and is a cool guy. But it's actually like every character is written three-dimensional, you know? Like, they're all like complex, I think with very little exception, like complex entities. Which isn't something that you run into a lot in like action fantasy series. I think that's one of the reasons that it's like such a captivating series. Like it's good enough that multiple games and animes have been based on or inspired by it. It's essentially like a modern classic. Oh right, I don't have the branches. This guy's gonna shoot at me. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here fast. Oh boy, get out of the way. I got a mosey. You have to get a very specific item, or the guy shooting those big arrows will shoot you too. I guess I should head directly there. Wait, how do I get directly there? Oh, I'm gonna have to sprint, huh? Yep, I'm gonna have to run for it. I have to run for it and fight my way back. Let's see, can we do it? Yes. There we go. You gonna help me out? You gonna help me out? No, you're not. Cool, man. Pretty cool, man. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I forgot. There's a thing in here. I don't have to fight it yet, so I'm alright. Oh, no, I'm gonna hit Sigurd. Oh, no, I'm gonna hit Sigurd if I don't get out of here. Okay. I really didn't want to hit Sigurd. I don't know what kind of forgiveness he has for being hit, but like how many times I can hit him before he's like unfixably mad at me.
I am, to be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense, but I have to find a way up. This lift only goes down, you see, and... well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
I'm gonna solve the elevator puzzle. This is like the Tower of Friendship. Like, you meet Sigurd, easily the most friendly NPC in all of Dark Souls. Did you...
This lift with a...
Okay, like, look.
with...
Yeah, and you think it'll only go down. Alright, but watch. See? Anyway. So this is like, anyway, I was saying, this is like the Tower of Friendship. Not only is Sigurd here, the nicest dude in all of Dark Souls, but you also meet a giant who's immediately like, oh, hey, we're friends now. Hey, what's up, Big Arrow Man?
Who are you?
Make peace.
I help anytime.
Wow, that was easy.
I help anytime.
Cool. Cool, man. Like, he asks who you are, and you just say, make peace. He's like, okay, I'll help. That's all it takes. You just gotta talk. Let that be a lesson to everyone. You just gotta talk to someone. You know, if you really want them to be your friend, you just gotta talk to them. And that's actually real, genuine, actionable advice. That's almost a direct quote from the script I'm writing right now. It's like, if you want to be friends with someone, you gotta talk to them. Alright, let's see if we can fight our way backwards. Oh wait, man, I could really use a bonfire. Oh wait, I want to go this way though. I want to cut across here, and then I can get to the bridge. And go through the... oh boy. Alright. Man, he's got a long echo range, huh? Alright. Alright, man. I wish Mr. Big Mace Man would help me out here, but he is apparently doing just fine on his rock. You know what? That's fine. I don't need your help. Good boy. Wait, can you get What's-Her-Face and... can you get Irina of Karim and kill him? Can you do both of those things? I need the entire Fextra Live Dark Souls wiki team in my stream chat, just answering questions off my dome. I need Bati Vidya in here to answer lore questions, and I need the entire Fextra Life editing team to answer my questions about the game. Oh boy. Alright. The goal for this stream is to become way more popular than it's like possibly warranted. Oh, Casino. Actually, that's probably... hold on. Oh boy, that's distracting. My dog's being really cute right now. But I can't pause the game. There we go. But I can get to this shortcut. Hey. Alright. We got there. And then I can get my dog on stream. And then I can take a quick break. Before I finish the remaining 40 minutes or so of the stream. Alright. It is time for dog and break. Let's go. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. I'm not gonna go to main camera this time. See ya. Little girl. Little girl. I'll be right back. That camera angle. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm covered in bug bites. Like, I'm about... I'd say about 5% of my entire body is covered in mosquito bites right now. One of the most consistent things about the US is that anywhere that you can reasonably easily afford to live has mosquitoes and too many of them. Alright. We have some interesting times ahead of us here. Oh wait, you know what? Now that I've made that loop and I've talked to the giant, I can actually go back through that entire route that I just ran through. And do it proper, because I'm not going to be shot at with giant arrows anymore. Oh, also I need to get that. You know, I'll come back. Oh wait, no, I know what I'll do. So there's a crystal lizard I'm like 100% sure I didn't get yet. I read an article that you need like 50 hours of interaction to develop a good friendship. Well, good news. I've been streaming for... What is today, 42? Is this day 41 or 42? I've been streaming for 82 hours, so I'm good friends with my microphone. Oh man. Yeah, that is okay, so I'm writing a script about how to use the internet without hurting your brain is the title of the video, or at least the current title of the video. I want to come up with something shorter. Previously it was titled How to Use the Internet Without Developing or Worsening a Mental Illness, which is too many words. But I got it short. I shortened it down to How to Use the Internet Without Hurting Your Brain. And I have a section on it about parasocial relationships, which I take a slightly different tact with it than you might expect. Just because, like, it hasn't really been shown that parasocial relationships are like an inherently bad thing. But there are ways of having parasocial relationships that are harmful. And I had like I used like a personal example, and that's like the bulk of the section. Well, like it's really easy to, while using the internet, become convinced that you are much more friendly with someone than you actually are. You know? Like, especially on platforms like Facebook and Twitter, where you can interact with someone's you can interact with someone without them having to respond back, basically, or there even being like a way for them to respond back sensibly. Like if you like someone's post on Facebook or Twitter, they have no obligation or like built-in way of responding to that like, you know? It's not like they can be like, oh, I see that and thank you. But it feels like you're interacting with that person in a way. And you sort of are, but not in a way that's like meaningful or necessarily reciprocated. That's one of the things that I find fascinating about parasocial relationships is that like the example that I have is someone who thought that we were basically dating, but we hadn't talked in 3 weeks and we'd only gone on 1 date prior to that. But because of how we were interacting on Facebook, she thought that we were dating because like I would like her posts and she would like my posts and we like tag each other in memes or something. But we hadn't exchanged any actual direct communication in close to a month, and I got into a relationship with someone else and she felt blindsided by it, and I was blindsided by her feeling blindsided by it because again, we hadn't talked in 3 weeks. And we'd only hung out once, basically. And since then, like, I had basically been interacting with her as much as I interacted with a meme page. But from her perspective, which I guess is, like, at the time it didn't make sense to me, and it seemed ridiculous, but, like, I've basically done the same thing. Like, I've put way more stock into individual, non-reciprocated online interactions than the other person did. Oh my god, a great machete. Are you kidding me? This is the luckiest run of all time. Wow. Those things are so hard to get. Anyway. I'm getting all the drops that people spend hours trying to get. But I have no use for. Like, if there was an achievement for, like, getting all of the weapons in the game, this would be a great start on that. Because I've already gotten 2 of the hardest to get ones. Hey. But anyway. Oh, wow. Oh, Boise. Yeah, you guys have fun with my arrow from shooting friend. Yeah. You guys can't jump. Wait. Oh no. Alright, he's getting some of them at least. Alright. So anyway, that just reminded me of that when he said like it takes 50 hours of interaction to develop a good friendship. It reminded me that like it takes a lot more work to be friends with someone than I ever anticipated, and I still have not like fully internalized that. Like I still put way too little effort into like friendships and relationships. You know? Just because like between like anxiety and just feeling overwhelmed about most things most of the time. It just seems like too much. So. Oh, Boise. Alright. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Aw, damn. Oh, wow, I'm not dead. There we go. Anyway, it's hard out there being friends with people. Like, you really got to put the work in. I'm really lucky to have friends that do that for me, basically. Like, the few friends that I, like, am, like, close with, like, go out of their way to include me. It's basically necessary. Because otherwise it's hard to get me out of the house. Why is he knocked out? What knocked him down? Hey. I want to get those little hook hand weapons. Is that an option in this game? I don't think it is. Great scythe. So when you say mutual is greater than parasocial is greater than nothing, yeah, I mean that's the right ranking for kinds of friendships. Like you go, it would be like friends to mutual friends, which are basically like acquaintances, but like acquaintances 2, like the sequel to acquaintances, like acquaintances advanced. That's what mutual friends feel like to me. Then parasocial, and then nothing, I guess. And that really, like, what that really is a sliding scale of how much the other person is interacting with you, right? Like, when you have a mutual friend, like, you might interact with them, but only through, like, another person, basically. And a parasocial relationship, you're basically only interacting with them one way. I guess there's kind of like an in-between between, like, truly parasocial and, like, sort of, like, online acquaintance. I don't know. I'm not a friendship scientist.
Poor child, come to me.
Oh boy. Well, you're gonna be rude. I'm surprised fireworks on this character at all, right? Like, they literally burst into flames to do a grab attack. Give me your hat, give me your hat, give me your hat. Give me your hat, darn it. I'm not going to be doing any farming in this game, so I just have to count on the drops happening. And I really want the Evangelis. I can't pronounce that word right now. Evangelis. Anyway, I want that hat. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh, that's what's happening. Guess there's nothing over here. Okay. What's up here? Oh yeah, I don't think I've gone this way yet. Alright. Two things just died. Well, it's work I don't have to do. What's in that hut? Is that just ore? Alright, I have a bow, but it's not very useful. So how am I gonna get rid of these guys? Can I hit them with fireballs? I can't target them. It's just resetting my camera. Nope. Alright, I'm just gonna have to get up there, but I don't have any healing items, so I need to not, like, take too much damage in the fall. Oh boy. Alright. Oh, I took a lot of damage in that fall. Okay. I don't have my shield equipped, of course I don't. Okay. Got him. This feels like a... I guess not. It just looks like it would be a secret way. In fact, it's a really thick wall, and you don't get to the immediate other side of it. That is so suspicious. There could easily be a secret wall I just didn't know about here. Anyway. I hope the microphone is set up correctly and that you can't hear me click-a-clacking on my controller. I'm trying to, like, cut down on the amount of extraneous noise that happens, because of all the things that bother me in my earlier streams, the thing that bothered me the most is that you could hear the controller click-clacks while I was talking. I'm gonna have the most, like, technically fine-tuned stream with no viewers.
I hear you.
Yeah, teach me Pine
Most wise. A chance encounter. To reiterate, I am Cornix of the Great
What a good
Swamp.
name, actually.
The pleasure is mine.
You know, I said Sigurd is the nicest NPC, but you know what? Cornix is a pretty nice dude. He's just like, hey, I'm in this cage, but do you want to learn fire magic? Sweet. I'm just gonna teleport from this cage to your house then. I was just here for fun. Okay. All right. feel like the whole purpose of this enemy is to teach you to not spam your attack. Because if you do that, he will just smash you in the spot. Alright, I'm just gonna... There. Now I feel bad. Aw. He had such like a vacant, sad look on his face. I didn't even need that ring. Sorry, man. That was unnecessary. I do often, like... Alright, so... I overthink things a lot. That's just sort of, like, what I do. That's why I started making YouTube videos, right? It's because I spend too much time thinking about things. Occasionally, I think of something interesting. And interesting enough that I think other people would like to hear it, right? One of the things that I spend too much time thinking about that I don't feel like is worth making a video about is, like, the inherent, like, moral question of, like, is it okay for you to be doing what you're doing in the video game? Like, obviously it's fine because it's in a video game and it doesn't matter. But, like, in this game, like these guys right here, is that morally justified in the universe? Is that fine? Why are things mad at me? That whole thing. I think about that kind of thing a lot. Like, it makes a lot of decisions that you make in games, like, really weird when you try to consider, like, the actual moral implications of what you're doing. What? What? Did you see that? That guy just noped off the bridge. Tell me someone else saw that. He just flew off the bridge. Alright, we're gonna get down there in a second. I gotta get some healing stuff first. Just gotta burn some rats in the sewer. I've got like 20,000 souls. Holy crap. I should do something about that, huh? Woo. Also, I should get over to Cornix to see if I can upgrade that. Wait, how do you upgrade the Pyromancer hand thing? Are there fire seeds in this, or is that just something that was in the mod? And I don't remember much of anything about how the base game works, for sure. Oh, Boise. Let's see what we can do. I got 20,000 souls. An undead bone shard. Let's go back to Firelink Shrine. And then we'll finish out the pit area. There's a whole other section of this. Man, I really blasted through this game the first time I played it. Let's see, inventory. Let's just go ahead and sell those. Yeah. Is there anything I don't need for sure? I'm definitely not going to need the raw gem. Or the wit. Or the castus. Probably either of the clubs, but you know we'll leave those. What do you have for sale? I do need the tower key eventually. I don't want to spend all my souls on it right away, though. Let's get a torch. That should be good. Before I get any further. Hornix, my man. What have you got for me? Also, it's just in Firelink Shrine that everyone's dialogue is broken. Interesting. Reinforced pirates. Oh, it just uses Titanite shards. Oh, you got it. Thank you. That's a sharp eye, Dusty. Nice. Learn pyromancies. I already have Fireball. Flash Sweat? Ooh, I could probably use that, huh? I wonder what happened there. He literally just like popped into existence halfway off the bridge, it looked like. But it really did look like he just jumped off of it, and he might have. Right, 20 dexterity. Can I get there? I really want to get that spear equipped by the end of the stream. I keep thinking I can level up at the bonfire for some reason. Let's see. Dexterity. Wait. I think I'm almost there. I think I only need like 2 more strength. And I can probably just two-hand it, right? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Excellent. Very good. Let's level this up. I'm just gonna go ahead and invest in it. I'm just gonna commit to the spear because I know it's pretty good. Also, it increases your poise. Saw this immoral dude bounding his way. Yeah, probably. I feel like a lot of games where you have to, there's like a moral choice system, or there's they let you make like good choices or bad choices, or there's like supposed to be like a moral gray area. I feel like they really mess up the good choice bad choice system because it's always like what you would do and like cartoonishly evil. It's like that's the A-B choice. And if you're lucky, they'll give you a mid-road of like saintly action, non-committal action, cartoon villain action. And I feel like that doesn't really quite get across the full spectrum of morality, you know? I know that's almost impossible to code in, though. But I feel like of all games, like Deus Ex did that really well. Like, a good RPG can make you feel like you're making impactful choices and decisions. And I think that's one of the reasons that, like, all of my favorite games that I replay a bunch are RPGs. And my favorite ones, even though they have, like, a bunch of problems often. Like, Deus Ex, it's got issues, right? But it's still, like, maybe the most interesting moral choices I've ever seen in a video game. So, like, you can just make any choice that you would like to do. Like, if there's a character you kill, you can... If there's a character you want to kill, you can just kill that character and the game goes on without it. More often than not, anyway. There are some exceptions to that, but it's mostly true. Fallout does that all the way to the end. Like, very legitimately, in Fallout 1 and 2, you can actually kill, I think, any character, and the game will allow you to continue without it. Like, it doesn't keep you from doing it. But most modern RPGs have, like, characters who are invincible or unattackable for whatever reason. And I feel like that really gets in the way of, like, actually being able to make choices in a video game, especially a story-based video game where you're supposed to have, like, a real impact on the world and make real choices. What if you decide that, you know what, whatever character you're helping is, like, genuinely immoral and you want to, like, take them out for the betterment of whatever population? You know, you can do that in Fallout 1 and 2. You can't do that in Skyrim. I think that's the style of RPG that should have really taken over. I hate that it's become, like... I mean, I understand why it's become more simplified, like the choice systems. It's a lot of work, obviously. Like, it takes a lot of effort to account for all the decisions one person might actually make. Like, every single permutation, it's a lot of work. I get it. But those are the best kinds of RPGs. They're like Fallout 1 and 2, Disco Elysium, but I haven't played that one. I've heard really good things about Disco Elysium. Has anyone played Disco Elysium? I mean, obviously, I know people have played it, but has anyone watching this play Disco Elysium? Because I want to... I haven't actually talked to anyone who's played it. It just seems like it would be like my style. Because it's got like humor and actual choices, complexly written characters. Very much my steez. might have tried to start using the spear a little early. Making it work though. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow. Yeah. I'll get through this section. This is really rubbing it in that I'm not as good at this game as I thought I was. Which is good, actually. There's something I learned. Okay, so I very briefly tried to stream on YouTube, right? To very limited success. Often streamed to 0 viewers for hours. And I gave up pretty quickly on that. Almost gave up on streaming entirely. But one thing I very quickly learned, even while streaming to no viewers, is that I am not as good at this game as I thought I was. What I've really learned is that I had become good enough to beat the game with enough tries. That's how good I am at this game. I will eventually beat it. And occasionally, I do something kind of neat. Oh boy. But I feel like by the end of the stream, by the time it comes to like Elden Ring's release date, I will be maybe like a literal professional. If not just in technical skill. It's like 2 hours a day. Rude. Oh boy. Alright. Let's get those souls. Let's get to higher ground. Let's heal. Did the other guy follow? Oh boy. Oh boy, is he? Okay. No, he just gave up. Okay. That works. Where did... What? Get out of here. I said, get... Where did you come from? You just popped into existence. What is with these quantum mechanic enemies here just popping fully formed into existence in precarious situations? There we go. More stinky, alluring skulls. And what? Didn't I just kill that guy? Didn't I just kill that guy? And now he's over here? Like, he's the one that threw the pot at me on the bridge. I just killed him. Right? Am I wrong about that? I'm very confused. You know what? You have to compliment them on their speed, right? Like, for large guys carrying around what are clearly heavy clay pots of gold. Like, it's wet, so it's obviously like heavy and dense. And a bandsaw. They move pretty quickly. I mean, that's probably about as fit as you can get in Dark Souls, right? For an undead person. These guys are basically the athletes of this world. Let's get naked and fall into a pit, shall we? Oh, I'm such a thin boy. I forgot how teensy of a boy the default character is. Wow. I forgot how much of your health that does, even if you're basically completely naked. Alright. Well, let's do this. Let's fight our way out of a pit. Let's see. Pyromancer guard. Yeah. Oh, wait. I've got a nice hat. Let's just switch up let's just switch it all up here. There we go. Now we're looking fresh. I mean, I'm gonna need to go this way. We'll wait, though. pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm here for. Nice. I think there's another one, though. Let me really quickly quit and reload. We'll see if there's another one of those. I don't really want to have to, like, double back, you know? Are there better spear weapons I could be using? I know the Lothric Knight Spear is really good. It also, like, it also allows you to, I think it gives you more poise or something. Meaning you can, like, take more hits before getting staggered. Are there better spears? Wait, if I'm going to be doing, like, a mixed magic and melee character, I might actually be able to use, like, the lightning spear from the Nameless King. That'd be kind of sick. I don't know if it's any good, but I might be able to use it. Nice. I gotta be really careful, because I have no healing items. I wonder what it is about. Alright, so in this game and in the trailer for Elden Ring, there's a... like, for some reason, pious characters or characters that are in prayer or stuff like that have these, like, turtle shells on their back. And, like, you can even see something like that in the Elden Ring trailer. There's one of those guys hanging by, like, a dock, and he's got, like, a curved staff kind of thing. And he also has sort of, like, this turtley hunchback thing going on. And also, in the Ring City DLC, there are guys wearing what looks like, I think, this exact armor that spin around the ground like a turtle Beyblade. It's very... I feel like there's some sort of, like, cultural reference I'm not getting. Yep. I'm not giving that guy the time of day. He's a rude boy. Doesn't help you at all. He just sits there on his rock. I'd kill him if I got that armor and hammer out of it. Let's go clear out the next part. Yeah, these are all dead already. Good. So we're gonna get on some rooftops. Oh, oh, oh! Oh boy. Let me get up. Let me get up. No! Oh, this is terrible. Oh no. Alright, that's fine. It's a bit much. I wonder if I can get, like, a good running jump kind of attack with them. Let's try that out. I want to do that. Let's see if I can get a good running jump stab attack on this. Oh, you know what? I could even get rid of the smaller ones first. Nice. Wow, that worked out really well. Yeah, kinda. Hey. Nice. Let's see, where are we going? Foot of the high wall. Undead settlement. Undead settlement, that's where we need to be. I feel like I'm basically, as the main character... Okay, so this brings me back to what I was talking about like, the moral justification behind your actions in this game. This feels like I'm basically just, like, running through the low-income housing of Lordran and murdering the, admittedly, technically already dead population, just because they're independent. I'm literally breaking into people's houses, wrecking up the place, killing everyone there, and taking all their stuff. I don't know. I don't know about that. We're just gonna pretend it's fine. We're just gonna assume it's fine. And someone else... Wait! Wait. Is that the person jumping off the bridge again? Because I didn't attack anyone. What's going on? What a good spear. Maybe I'm just intimidating them so much that they're just volunteering themselves off bridges. Just saving me the time. Hey, worker hat. Let's put that on. Neat. So you're here to ask me if you want a cool kids themed tank top, tie-dyed blue and green with my nickname on it. What's my nickname? Genuine question. E-boy. Yeah, all right. I've cemented my place as the group's token E-boy. I'm into it. I think the nickname has got to be Token E-boy, right? That'll I'm almost worried that eventually that'll become like kind of unironically true. What if I really do become an internet e-boy? I think I'm too old for that, actually. I'm 32. I don't think I can become an e-boy. I think I'm like 10 years too old to be an e-boy. In practice. Like a commercial e-boy. Like a professional e-boy. But, I mean, yeah, let's do it. I haven't had themed attire in a while. I like the idea of having like an out... Like, when's the last time I had like an in-joke as clothing? Man, it's been a long time. Maybe since high school? Church campaign. And so I can't tell if it's like a good or a bad thing for me that I never went to like camp, right? I never did like Boy Scouts. I never really went to camp or anything that I can remember. I don't think I did. And maybe I did. Seems like the kind of thing I would block out because that's really not my scene. Your slogan is, I don't need to be a river to be lazy, or the slogan of the group. Went to VBS. What's VBS? Boop.
Another Nana disappeared. The grunting carries a cage. He ever has his cage. And Nana's never coming back.
Okay.
So come into the cage and become Nana's shade.
Sick.
Another Nana disappeared.
Okay.
And so
yeah, alright. So I'm gonna start a rule right now, at this very moment. You're here to see it. The rule is, every NPC that speaks cryptically gets the axe. I'm over it. I'm over these cryptic assholes. I don't even care. You know what? I don't need any of this. Alright. That is going to be the policy of this stream going forward. Anyone who speaks cryptically gets the axe. We don't need that. We have plenty of friendly NPCs. We don't need to encourage them by being like, oh, what do you mean? No, we don't need it. Hard pass. Vacation Bible School. And those three words don't really belong together, huh? Vacation Bible School. Oh, wait, I just killed that guy for no reason. You know what? That's fine. It was related to the guy brainwashing camp. Yeah, honestly. Wait. Yay, I got it. I didn't even have to go down there to get it. I've never managed to be able to hit the corpse. I've played this game so many times. I've never been able to hit that corpse down and pick up the item without having to go all the way down there. And I almost never bother to. So I never get that ring. Hey, nice. Can I get back down there? I'll bet if I completely strip naked, I can make that fall. But it's a long run back if I don't, so let's not. It's a real long run back. I think I can just fall down here. Yeah. Alright, I think we're just at the boss now, right? Oh, wait. Siegward. My boy. My boy in the... And... What's his name? Shit. Gray Rat. Maybe if I force myself to remember the names of NPCs, I'll get better at remembering people's names in real life. I'm really bad at that. Like, I'll remember a face for the rest of my life. I might meet... If I meet someone, I'll remember their face eternally. I'll be like, I've met that person before. But their name, I'll immediately forget it. Don't worry about it. Like, I'll absolutely forget their name. Alright, where are we headed? Undead Settlement? No. I've got to get my boy. I got to get my boy out of there. Gray Rat is in the box, and I have the key to it. Speaking of moral obligations, I definitely have one to get that guy out of there. Ow. Ooh. There we go. Let's just fireball these fools. Yeah, I'm really glad that my parents didn't try to put any sort of theological burden on me, like require me to go to any specific like theological outing of any variety. It really just left me to my own devices in that front. And I think that might be the best way. Although there is, I don't know. I'm of many minds about like family and all that, just in like morally speaking. Like, is it for the best to include someone into your family's religion if there is a unified religion in your family, just because it enters you into like a community? Should you let someone like choose, but like if your whole family's religious, is that really giving them much choice? Because otherwise they're sort of excluding themselves. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the best way of handling that kind of thing is. And I sidestepped that issue by not having kids.
Very well, I do it.
It works really well. You know, you know how many stressful decisions I don't have to make because I'm not having kids? Oh, it's so many. There's so many things I never have to worry about. By just having dogs, I get most of the like dopamine benefits of having kids. Downside being that they never become like self-sufficient actors in the world and can never really accomplish anything. But that's fine. You know what? That's fine. They're happy. That's all I'd ever really want out of my kids. And I've got dogs, so it works out just fine. Also, it's all I can afford. I was not born in a time where I would be able to have kids and be able to afford it, so that's fine. I don't care. Oh, man. Let's see if we can beef up the spear anymore. And before I move on to helping out Siegward, we're gonna find someone to raid. I don't have enough Titanite shards. That's fine. Alright. You know what? I gotta get there first. I'm gonna park myself in the right place, so that way... Let's see, dilapidated bridge. Is that the one I want to be at? What gets me to the tower the fastest? Cliff underside? I think it's Dilapidated Bridge. Yeah, it's just a sprint from there. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do a quick 5K. And then we're gonna find someone to raid. Since you sent me all the info for later? Alright. Do it. Wait, you sent me all the info? You mean for the float trip? Or for the shirt? Also, man, that way you don't have to dig through chat. The shirt? Okay. Alright, I think I'm just gonna try to run. These guys are gonna follow me all the way in there, aren't they? Yep. Yes, they sure are. Well, which way is this going? Well, I'm going up. That's perfect. Sigurd, my boy.
Ah, oh, don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable
I solved
lift.
your elevator puzzle. Yeah, that will be helpful to be able to get there. So is it this coming weekend, or is it next weekend? That's the only thing I'm really unsure about that doesn't involve next weekend. Okay, good. Because that gives me enough time.
No.
Oh no, I ran through his dialogue.
I could try talking some sense into him. No, I think not. He's far too overheated.
Okay.
I've got to...
He literally just said that demon is too hot-headed. I can't approach him rationally. That's... Sigurd's such a good dude. He's like, that demon, I want to try to talk to him, but I don't think he's going to listen. What a precious soul he is. You know what? Whenever I move out and have my own place, as opposed to renting, as I am currently, I think I'm going to get another dog, and I'm going to name it Sigurd. I might have to come up with a slightly different version of that name, because as I say it out loud, that's a terrible name. Such a bad name for a dog. But, like, I want to, like... He has such, like, a pure spirit, and so do dogs, and I want to, like, encapsulate that in the dog's name. Anyway, let's run over to someone's channel and raid them. And before we go, if you're not following me, go ahead and throw me a follow. I do this every single day for at least 2 hours at sort of like a random schedule these days, just to make sure I can actually do it every day without ruining my own life. So, right now we're going to find someone... Wow, there's a lot of people playing Dark Souls 3 right now. I want to find someone with like a relatively small audience that also speaks English. Let's see. It also has a camera on. That's really the sticking point. You got to find someone who actually knows what they're doing, but also has a small audience. There's so many people streaming this right now. Here we go. We can invade. Let's see. Also, if you guys have any suggestions, anyone that you know that would be a good person to raid right now, feel free to throw up their name in chat. Because right now I'm just going to try to find someone. Let's see. Spanish. New streamer playing Dark Souls 3 for the first time. That's a pretty... Let me check out this guy's stream really quickly. I've been burned presuming that they were reasonable to watch, like good people. Oh, he's right at the beginning. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this guy. He's been playing for like an hour and change, and he's still fighting the Crystal Lizard at the beginning. Last raid, Kim, Papa, Midnight. Hold on. I'm going to mute the desktop audio because I'm going to unmute it on the stream. I'm just making sure I don't hear any slurs. No, we're not. No. Never mind. I'm really glad I checked out that guy's stream first. We're just going to move on. So anyway, again, if you have anyone in mind that I should be rating right now, let me know. This looks to be a VTuber. This is harder than I thought. It's difficult to do this kind of thing in advance, too. Because you don't know who's going to be online. That's why I add everyone that's good to invade to my follow list. So that way I have a list off to the left, but no one's on right now. Dark Souls. DS3 first playthrough. That's promising. This guy's like 40 years old. Oh, you know what? I wonder if do I have desktop share? I don't have time to figure that out yet. I think that's what I'm going to do in the future is I'm going to set it up so that way I have desktop sharing for this part. So that way someone could just say something in chat if they see a streamer they recognize. This looks promising. Damn. All right, we're just going to go with someone at this stage. I'm getting impatient myself. Yeah, here we go. This is actually promising too. All right. 8-bit Luke Gaming. And thanks for joining me, by the way, and have a great night.